Hey, what's up guys? Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a review over the Ride Superpig. So I recently just rode this out in Wolf Creek, Colorado. Had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we really didn't have good snow until like the last day. The last day was pretty killer. We probably got, I think it was like 4 or 6 inches of fresh powder while we were on the mountain the whole time. Which was pretty cool. So, those of you who don't know, this is actually the first snowboard I've ever purchased. So, I guess for my whole time I've just been renting snowboards. It's just been convenient for me. I've been going every year since I was in 7th grade or so quite a while. But this is my ideas on this, I guess. So I got this board knowing it's an aggressive, like charge hard kind of board, and stands up to its name. So I actually, being a smaller individual, I'm like 5'9", 150, 160 pounds. I got the small Superpig, so you can actually see that. Small. So this comes in a 148 as a small. I believe the medium's a 151, and then they have a large, I think is like a 154, and then their extra large is your 158, which is actually over here in the War Pig, which we'll have in another review down below. So the difference between my board and the War Pig over there is the camber bottom and the race base. So technically this is one of Ride's only snowboards with a race base. Basically just add some boost to whatever you're doing, and that's what that means. And the camber is pretty nice. It's not like in a very aggressive camber, but the camber, so it comes here, I'm going to over exaggerate, comes up, back down, so you can tell it's contoured in the middle. Just makes it more of like an aggressive board. Not really the best for buttering. The back is really stiff. This is their Carbon Array 5, so it has 5 Carbon Array stringers in the top and then 5 in the bottom. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is carbon fiber from about right here, if you can tell the color change. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. But from here to the back of the board, just to add some extra stiffness and extra pop when you need it. So, I guess from my videos, you can actually see in the beginning I had my stance all the way forward, which was really fun. It's more like a park-oriented board, which is what I'm used to. I've been on like twin boards, mainly, not really ever directional, so it's my first directional board. And it's actually pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty nervous because I was like, oh, I can't ride switch, but you ride switch when you need it. Just don't, I mean, it feels different, so obviously it's directional, so you're gonna expect that. So, and actually this is a tapered, so it's 10 centimeters wider in the front than it is in the back, which you can really feel whenever you get into the powder, because that last day, like I said, we had some good powder, and once I put my bindings all the way back, the board felt amazing. Even all the way up, it was not bad, but like I said, I like to go hard, charge down the hill, and didn't want to catch my nose and go for a flip, so I went and stepped him back. But I guess I'll go ahead and show you what bindings I went ahead and got. I got the Burton Genesis bindings. These are the 2020 edition. I don't know if you can see those, but they have a nice springed or loaded back, and then they have a pretty well designed front strap and then a nose strap. So come with pretty thick rubber all the way around, and just got the basic circle inserts, so nothing too serious. That way they fit. Not just Burton boards. But my typical stance is about 18 in the front and maybe -9 in the back. So not a true like 50-50 setup, but more gravitated towards leaning forward. That's just my train of riding, I guess. But my overall idea on these is, you know, I did pay a lot of money for these, but I think they're super cool on this board, and you know, it's gonna be a one-time purchase. And it's got their new tech with the back finding, or the back tailpiece, which, you know, in all honesty, you probably can't tell much of a difference between this and a normal like one-piece binding, but overall they were a blast to ride, especially with this very stiff board and like a moderate stiff binding. It was a very solid setup. Then on top of that, I placed them with the K2 Weston boots, which I got this year as well. I was a little nervous because they're not like the most stiff out there, which I was thinking I'd probably want. But for the time and the price, and frankly for the look, I just went ahead and locked down on these. And basically the same as most other brands with the heated foam on the inside, so molds to your foot whenever it gets nice and warm. I was gonna go with the Vans, but I don't know, they just caught my eye and I just decided to go down on these. So this is my setup for 2020. And if you have any questions, let me know. My bindings are medium, so the overhang is not too aggressive, I guess, which is really nice. You can really lay over hard carves. Let me just give you a setup on how the boots would look. So I believe these are size 10 men's. And then these are medium Burton bindings. Alright, so here's the boot on the binding. Pretty solid, nice tailpiece. Fits really nice and snug. And I have to say, this front strap over here being like really thick, it's very, very comfortable to wear all day. I like to really tighten it down, so it's pretty convenient with their really nice bulky straps with gloves to be able to loosen it and tighten it whenever I need. And they have a nice solid clicking feel. I don't know if you can hear that, but nice solid strap. And overall, they fit pretty solid on my board, so I guess this is about where I would be at. Let me go ahead and show you. So here we go right here. There's not too much of an overhang on either side. This is right on the middle bolt, so it's pretty solid in place. So there's my board and boots and binding setup for this year. So we'll have more videos to come. The Ride Warpig. Maybe even go over some women's boots. Better on how to wax your board. And also headphones. Headphones are very important. What style of headphones should you go with? So, this was my pick for the season, and I hope to see y'all soon. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.